Today I'm going to show you how to make a Python program that uses Flask to search for the definition of words, as well as list the amount of searches that have happened so far and the words that have been searched so far. Here's an example, the definition of test, and then it shows the result up here. And let's just do cat as well. You can see that, and then you can see up here that there's been 6 searches, and you can see that in the past when I was testing it, I tested it with these words. But now let's get to the code. Okay, to start you're going to have to make a folder. I called mine Python project, and in that folder you need to create a Python file called app.py. So I'm going to go ahead and save that now. And then from there, we need to import Flask. So from Flask, import Flask, request, and render template. And then after that, I'm going to import PyDictionary. This is a library that allows you to get the definitions. So I'll import that. Alright. So now I have to create an instance variable of that. But let me go ahead and comment this. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and create an instance of PyDictionary. So I need to do dictionary equals PyDictionary. And then I need to start up my Flask instance, so app equals Flask __ name. So this creates the instance for the dictionary library, and this creates the instance for the Flask library. So I have 2 instance variables right here. So next, I'm going to create a variable for the amount of terms that have been searched. So I'm going to say count equals 0. And then I'm going to create a variable for the history. This is going to be a list variable. And then I'm going to go ahead and comment these. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is create the default method that happens when you go to the root directory. So I need to create a decorator, so app.root. And then I need to define the function. I'm just going to call this a form. And then I'm going to return render template, and it's going to be called form.html. Okay, so now I need to create a new folder called templates. And once I've done that, I'm going to make sure this is in there, and then I need to create a folder inside of templates called form.html. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and start creating my page. So let's see. I'm going to want the background to be black because that looks pretty cool. So VG color equals black. This is HTML, by the way, not Python, but it's how you use the render templates. And then I'm going to create a form and set the method equal to post. If you're familiar with PHP, you know that this is used to post data. And then I'm going to create an input. And I'm going to set the type equal to submit. And then I'm going to close my form. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is go up here into the head area and create a style tag. And this is CSS. So let me go ahead and do that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is header1 is going to be white. So I'm going to set the color equal to white. And let's see, I need to set the paragraph equal to white as well. And then I'll close my style tag, and then I'll go on to say h1. There has been num searches. And what this will do, this will take the number of searches in display on the page. So the next thing that I need to do is display the actual data. So I'll do h1, and I'm just going to use just the basic letter terms. So do F, and D for dictionary, and F is for first. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a break here, and a break down here. And then I'm going to do P, paragraph, words you have searched so far. And then this is going to take in the history variable, so I'm going to call it hist. And that's all for the HTML. So now what we're going to do is go back here, and we're going to add another argument to this called f, and that stands for first. and that's because this is the first method that runs, and it won't run again as long as you stay on the page. So f is going to equal enter a word that you would like to know the definition of. And then after that, I'm going to do another decorator. And this is going to be app.root. It's going to be the same directory. However, the methods is going to be set equal to post. And what this will do is when you post something in the box, it will take in that information and display the related information on the page. So I'll go ahead and make that function. So it's going to be called my form post. And I need to get these two variables. So what I'm going to do is just do global cn count and then global history. And what this does is this creates a global instance. Because these are in different methods, they don't have access to global variables, which these would be considered. So I have to instance them directly through the method. So the next thing that I'm going to do is set text equal to request dot form and then text. And this is going to take the text from the submit form. And then next I'm going to do history dot append text, and this will take the text and add it to the history, so you can see it on the page. And then the next thing I'm going to do is do text equals dictionary dot meaning text, and this will get the meaning of the word that you put in. And then I'm going to create another variable, hist underscore r. This stands for history results. And then I'm going to set that equal to str, so I'm going to convert the dictionary into a string. So history. And then dot strip. And this is just some string formatting. And I'm going to get rid of the brackets inside for a more clean look. And then from there, I need to increment the count variable. And then finally, we will return the form with the updated results. So form.html. And then d will equal text. Num will equal count. And f will be blank. And then history, hist, will equal hist underscore r. And then we'll go to the next line. And then from there, you just have to do the standard if underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals equals underscore underscore main underscore underscore app dot run. So this will run the app. So let's see. Now let's test it. Okay, so now finally we will run the project. So just go ahead and go over here, type in python app.py. And if it comes up with an error, just go ahead and run be capital. And then go ahead and run python app.py, and it should pop up. So now we'll go ahead and refresh the page, and I'll type in test. And as you can see, it is working. Well, thanks for watching my tutorial. Have a nice day.